Good afternoon, everyone. This is Simper Gumby here with Team Scoop. Going to do a deck profile on Cooler. This is my take on the Cooler Mill. So you all know Cooler. This one says auto. When the card attacks, to draw one card. When the power of one of your opponent's battle cards decrease, they mill a card. And then these, if it's during your opponent's turn, I get to draw one card. Awaken, draw one, untap one. On the back side, same effects, but when you mill a card, I get to draw on my turn and your turn. So this is the cooler mill version. So first, a little bit of side tech I put in. I put in 2 of the Kunzis. So pretty much this is only going to be good on the Awaken side, because I get to draw a card and then I get to mill something by 4K. So they mill a card and I get to draw one card off my leader ability. We play 4 of the Boma, a Heartfelt Wish. She's good because she's a 1-cost blocker. So I'll play it for 1. I block. I miss on my 5K. I get to stop an attack, and they get to mill one card, and I get to draw a card since it's on my opponent's turn. Then we're going to play. The unisons I chose. So I was going to toss up playing 4 or 5 unison, so I chose to play 5. You play Piccolo Giant Force. I like having him out early because he is a turn 1 unison, and you get 3 markers pretty easily, especially if you put him down turn 2. They take life from negates, something like that, and you have all the extra cards you put 2 to protect him. Like I just said, the 1-drop blocker Boma. You also have the counterplay, the free Yamcha counterplay. So it gets to neg 2 things by 15. We play 2 of these, so it's a free counterplay, minusing 2 things by 15 power. We also play 4 Wolfang Fist, because these are just free plays that mill something by 15k, battle card or leader card, not unison, but they still get the mill a card, and for the most part, no one wants to combo out of a 15k, especially if they're negative 15k. So those are for the free negates. We also have only play 3 of the Frieza's Death Embrace. I think my bumps up to 4, but so far 3. I get to play 1, draw 1. Then I get to tap 1 red, and I get to mill a battle card or leader card by 10k. With doing its activate battle. Next, we're going to play 1 Fearless Pan. I like her because I don't play her. I play her off the -6 on a Piccolo Junior Giant Force, and I get to play her for free. She's a blocker and she'll give everything plus 5k and double strike for the turn, including my leader. Another card I play 1 of is the Frieza Storm of Blows. It's a barrier swap for 5 for 2 red, and it KOs something 20k or less when it comes on the field. I like to play this off of the Piccolo as well because it's a 3 cost under 19k. I usually charge it if I see it, or I don't play it at all. And then based off that, our swap option is the 5-cost Frieza. You play 1 the full power Frieza 100% overdrive. So it's a triple strike auto. When this card swings, it negs the field by 30k, ignoring barrier, and then they mill 2 cards for each time they swing. I mean each time they mill. So they mill 2 cards, and then my leader mills an additional card on top of that. So, and this is an auto, so even on their turn, if say I mill something out, they have to mill 2 more cards because Frieza's on the field. So then you get rid of this card ASAP. The other counterplay I run is the 3-drop Vegeta. I play 1 of these. It's the SS Vegeta Exploiting Weakness. So it's a 5-drop, but if my leader card is red, I reduce the cost by 2 in my hand, and then it mills the whole field by 20k. And if it's on my opponent's turn, I get a plus 5k. So it's not bad using an offense or defense, but sometimes just to mill the board, I'll play it on offense and just stand by, because usually I'll have my super combos. So this is a multicolored deck. So I will charge a red and a blue energy. And this Beerus, I play 4 of obviously, is going to restand the blue it withstands a multicolor energy, has to be red blue when I use in a combo my opponent's turn. So that's great because I get to do my rival targets. So for my rival targets, we'll do 4 coolers, great for mills. So when he's played off a rival for 1 red, I get to mill 1 when he comes in. I get to choose 2 things, mill them by 10k, ignoring barrier. So that's good because, you know, barrier is kind of an issue, but you go mill, so that's 3 cards you have to mill. And then it's a battle card. I'll get to draw 1 off my leader if I haven't done it already that turn. The next combo would be playing the Hercule Boo arrival. They arrival red-blue for 1 blue energy. And this one says, lets me draw a card, and I choose a card and mill it by 10. So that's good because another mill target, another draw target. And then at the end of the turn, I have to put back a card besides this card to my hand. So I can play a cooler, mill 3 off the cooler if they have 2 cards, arrival, play a Hercule Boo, mill again, and then send that cooler back to my hand to use on my turn on the next turn. And then every now and then, you know, since we're all playing a red-blue build, we have 2 Sensu Beans. I chose these over the weak coercion negates because I don't like the fact that they have the so-called silver bullet for red, or mainly blue leaders. And Sensu Bean lets me arrive on more. And, you know, I'm about milling you out. So I'm going to try to stall you out and mill you out. So in order to stall you out, I play 3 Violent Rays. Most people swing with 20Ks or higher for the most part, especially late games. So against Dark Bro, this search is going to buy you a turn. And if you got 3, it just buys you 3 turns to get your arrivals up, to get your stuff in drop, to get what you need to push for game after those 3 turns. Next negate we have, like I said, this is a mill strategy. We have 3. Is that all you got? This one negates the attack if I choose a red card from my hand and discard it. I get to choose 2 things and get minus 15k for the turn. So I catch people slipping when I use this negate, minus 15k by a turn on their non-attacking battle card. And I'll go ahead and rival 1 or 2 cards and mill them out. And they're like, oh dang, that sucked. Or I do this, and they swing it, then I'll do Wolfang Fist and mill them out again. So getting towards a couple of the tech options I'm chosen in this deck. We run 2 of the Mecha Frieza Energy Blight. This is the check lands for red blue. I only play 2 because I feel like I can charge enough. I needed space. So it's like, if I see it, good. If I don't, you know, it's not in the world. But when I do see it, it's always getting charged, so it's not bad. I do play 1 Jiren. This is kind of hit or miss. I can take it out. I can sub it in. You know, it is what it is, but it's always good to have a turn 3 play if I have nothing else on board. That's going to be just mill the field with its auto. It also has double strike for ending games and a -3 to mill 25 annoying bearer. So it's always a good ending card. And I like to accompany that with on my turn 4, avoiding counterplays to play Jiren the All-Seeing. No one plays this card. It's good. It's hard in this meta play because counterplays, but if it sticks, it's great. It's a 4 cost, double strike, auto once per turn. When your opponent plays a battle card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards. It gets minus 10,000 power for the turn. So every time I play a card with Jiren on the unison on board, they mill 10, and this guy's going to mill 10. So if they're 20k, that card's going to die, and they mill 2 cards. Auto, when one of your opponent's cards attacks, you may choose that card, and it gets minus 10,000 power for the turn. So that's anytime they attack. Unison, leader card, battle card, auto, mill 10, mill 10, mill 10. Then mill a card. Next we're going to play, next we have a universe. We are universe 7 or 1 of. So this one's good because it searches my super combo. Because my super combo is universe 7. So if I see something I need to rival or like I want to tap out, I'll pay 1. I'll get super combo in my hand. That way I can rival on your turn. Just know it's coming. Because if I do this, I'm going to rival next turn. Or, you know, I have super combo, so bait it out of you. Next we play Planet M2. Kind of just one of my calls because this thing every turn I get to switch it to rest mode during out of a battle. I get to mill something by 5k. That includes a leader card or a battle card. So it's every turn. So It's just milling out. And with the Piccolo unison also, I get to plus them. I milled some by 5K as well. So you mill again. Lastly, we got 3 cards left. We got another tech option I chose to run with. Dependable Mon Boma, a 1 of. So I just got it so I can get some more draw power. Cause sometimes I don't draw enough unless I mill. If they don't play cards, I don't draw. So it helps me just keep on defense and draw more. Switch this card to rest mode, draw 1 card, then choose one of your battle cards that gains 5,000 power for the duration of a turn. So it's not bad, so I can switch it, get something 10K, I mean a 5K, and get draw cards. And it baits them to swing at this card because if not, I'll keep drawing every turn, keep plussing, and then once they swing at it, I get to negate, I get to do autos, arrivals. It's just all good stuff there. Then we're going to play 1 afterimage technique. Sometimes I have a time awakening because I just mill so much. This lets me do a sparking awaken, so sparking, take a life, mill something by 10K, so they mill again. And then I get something plus 40 power. So I get unison, any card, that's for the battle. Lastly, we're going to play Black Smoke. I like Black Smoke. Sometimes I feel it's really hard to pull off the -12 effect. So I end up usually playing this around like turn 6 maybe. Probably turn 6, turn 7. Because usually they're dying or I'm dying by then. But if not, he's 6 on the field. I usually just go for the -7 and draw 2 because I can always restand with my super combo for negates, so it just works out perfectly. So my sideboard, so I would probably side in maybe Black Smoke for Food Shroud and Mystery. Kind of same thing, you know, they're both 10Ks, but overwhelm 6, and they're pretty much, you know, Food pretty much ends games all the time. For the Invoker matchup, we got 2 of the Sun SSB Gokus. That way I get to tap 2 red to give something -25K ignoring barrier. And they also mill a card as well for that. And then the last I have is I run a Gogeta package. Got it from that guy, the Sensu Pop channel. But mine's a little different, so I can sub out all these cards and put a Gogeta package in. So I run 3 of Vegeta Godly Aura. Pretty much, when I Union Fusion, I get to look through the top 7 cards of my deck for a Gogeta BR. Then I run 3 of the Tournament promo Son Goku Godly Aura. This one lets me add up to 1 card from my life to my hand when it's on from Union Fusion. So I get to awaken even sooner. Then of course you on the 5-drop, and this is also a mill strategy too. So I do it for 3, Union Fusion for 3, draw 2 cards. Then I get to add 1 marker to my red unison, and then I choose all my opponent's cards to get -15 power for a turn. So they mill for every card they have, they mill 15. They mill that for the turn, and then I can go into free X evolve, so 6-drop, double strike Gogeta. And this one lets me add 2 markers to my unison. And then every time when this card swings, actually it says auto. When this card or one of your opponent's cards swings, I can choose something and minus it by 10,000 power for the battle. Then to get this for the turn. So can't play cards after this, unfortunately. But you know, swing, go something by 20K. Even the leader card's fine with that too. Because it says choose one of your opponent's cards. So it can be unison, anything. And then when they swing back at it, you know, they have to get something milled out too. And that's it for the side. I wasn't run the Gogeta, I mean the Broly SCR, but you know, only 1 secret rare, so we'll kind of test it out. We'll kind of see if the mill engine's better or if the Gogeta engine's better. The mill engine's more consistent because I play a lot more. The Gogeta engine, I'm pretty much just trying to search for the pieces. If I ain't got it, I kind of stall out and I get swung at. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys hit us up. I know people comment in the comment section and we get back to you as soon as possible. And we like hearing what you got to say, so come do with us. Snipper Gumby out.
I'm just gonna work, that is my motive. I'm not gonna stop, this is my moment. I'm not gonna quit, that is a weakness. I'm just gonna execute, that is my purpose. I speak with attitude, hard cause the feeling I